What's up, guys? Today we're doing a Sharkbite 2 tips and tricks video. In today's video, I'm basically just going to go over hash marks. It's going to be pretty brief about, tips, tricks, just things that'll generally make you either better or just more consistent overall with Sharkbite 2. So the first thing I'd recommend is you want to get one of the built boats. So in the normal layout, you'll have all the default boats, but you will not have the building boat. You're going to want to go into the building menu. It's free. You just select, you just clicked on it and click select. Then you can just save as. You can also add on the boat, which I think it's pretty cool that you're actually given that option. Because you can decorate your boat pretty nicely. I added a little Bowie, but you can decorate your boat really nicely, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, the main thing, there's really a few main things. I'd say one or two main things to know about the game compared from 2 to 1. So the first major difference from this game is the, what's it called? The shark is in third person instead of first. Which you may not think it has much effect, but it really does. And the second thing is you see these little bubbles? These bubbles signify a little, I'll call it loot crate, but it's really just like a little crate that gives you 25 teeth. You do get 100 teeth per round. I like to go for these because it's a guarantee. Once you touch it, like I'm about to right now, I just get it for free. And I'm pretty sure without the oxygen tank, you still have enough oxygen to go down, go back up, and then make it to your boat. So yeah, I got really lucky and spawned to 2. So I got 50 teeth for basically just like holding W underwater. Now, there is a risk with this because the shark's obviously going to see you. But since there's no death messages, which usually appear down here, and since I'm pretty sure nobody has died, I would imagine the shark is AFK, which means I can do it risk-free, don't even have to worry. So yeah, those are the two main changes. And you always want to, at least, maybe not always, but often I like to go for them. Because it's just, honestly, 25 teeth is just, it's free. Why not? I mean, the main other thing you're going to be doing is driving around with the boat, which is kind of fun. But if you're going for the teeth long game, then yeah, it is totally worth it, at least in my opinion. So yeah. The main reason to get back to the boat, why you want this boat, is because let's say my boat tips, right? That wasn't a good tip, but here, let's try again. So basically, when my boat tips, and I guess the shark isn't AFK, but he's getting demolished, or she. But basically, man, if you flip your boat, you will, when you flip your boat, normally it means death. Because if you flip your boat, yeah, like that, basically, the shark will see you, and your boat's flipped over, so you can't really drive it. Now, the nice thing about these is that when I'm underwater, you can see like the boost I have, which is really nice because just having a nice spontaneous boost on it is just always good. It is something you probably always want. The other thing too is to be very careful of the shark. And like I'm not being very careful of the shark right now only because I don't think the shark's very good at the game because they haven't killed anyone. And if you really want to maximize your odds of survival, there are two things, at least in my opinion, that really often work. The first thing, hiding behind the little island right there. Not many people realize it, but hiding on the edge, which is the second one, is sometimes worse to hide on the edge than it is to hide here. Because if you hide here, the shark has to go under you, all the way over here. Where on the edge, they can see you anywhere from the edge, but if you're behind the island, they have to see you from this direct line, which makes it harder for the shark to see you. And if you have a really small boat, like a sailboat, or even the rowboat, like here, I'll buy the rowboat for demonstration. Like if you just have a small blue rowboat, it is probably really good for hiding. But the only issue is it's not going to be good for unflipping yourself because people in the game unfortunately aren't the nicest people and will try to flip you. So the thing you want to do is go in the build menu and be very careful of the time. If the time runs out, you will not be able to participate. And you can go in the boat builder, then you select the default boat, and then you can just, yeah, that's how you get the flying boat. And so I'm really just, no, this isn't a tip and trick, but the building system is really nice, and you can even build turrets, and if you play with your friends, you can just have your friend on the turret, just shoot the shark while you drive around. And it's really good with certain boats. So I'm going to show how you can hide with the blue wooden motorboat. And honestly, if you want to, you can just join other people's boats. Because usually people only invite if they have, a really strong boat. And if you don't, I could see this guy, and you know what, I don't like his boat, I can just leave. So there's pretty much no risk, unless if it's like 1 second, you click, and then wow. But the main thing is, yeah, I could just go over here, and then it's blue, so it's actually going to help camouflage. And I could just like go here and just park my boat. Now, you need to be careful. You need your speed to be 0. If your speed is not 0, then your boat will technically be in motion, and that can cause the shark to see the particles. And the shark sees the particles of your boat. Like, I'm going to move it right now, so the shark will see the particles of my boat, just so I can get in a better position. If the shark sees the particles, it is pretty much game over, because the shark's going to come over here if you are the last person. And I'm going to go wait it out and see what happens. And just a quick, brief update. You can see that, oh yeah, the game will actually AFK detect you, which is, you know, something smart. But basically, you can see a lot of the people are dead, and those people are cycling over here, which is a relatively bad, yeah, because now the shark's there. And did the shark see me? I don't think the shark actually saw me. Yeah, the shark just completely missed me. The shark was right there, and the shark just completely ignored me. Like, completely. I was right, like the shark was literally right there, and the shark ignored me. And instead, to be fair, they were chasing after someone else, but like, you cannot convince me this is not a good spot if I went right next to the shark. So yeah, I highly recommend buying the blue wooden motorboat, because I mean, this is just an art of camouflage. Like, you guys saw how the shark completely, and when I say completely, I mean like literally the shark glanced over here, because you could tell by the movement of the camera, and just didn't care. Now, I will admit, those stupid AFK things are annoying, but like, I mean, to be fair, this strategy is definitely worth it having just to click a few times. The main thing to me is it just means that you have to pay attention a little bit, which I don't think it's going to kill everyone. And yeah, just like that, we won the game. To be fair, the people were shooting with the turrets, but I think that still proves how damn good it is. I mean, look, all I'm saying is, if I was any other vibrant boat, that shark would have seen me, for sure. I am 100% on that. So yeah, that's basically about it for everything in Sharkbait 2. If you have any questions, just comment it down below. I'll probably read them, because I don't get much. And yeah, we'll be watching my other content. Bye!